Hey everybody, I'm back again. So don't mind me, I'm just reading off my notes again because I always find it just helps to get my mind on track and so I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, in this video I thought I'd talk why I sometimes think I'm crazy. And yeah, I'm wearing these goggles. I must be crazy because, you know, you see a guy wearing goggles, he must be crazy, so anyway, something fun for the video. Yeah, so in this video I thought I'd share why I sometimes think I'm crazy to create my art. And I think, you know, as artists generally, I think, you know, being an artist is pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy journey. And you look at what any artist is doing, I mean, they are pretty crazy people. I mean, they do some pretty strange things, and sometimes people don't understand what they're doing, and you're just wondering, going, what is this? You know, I don't understand. But then you kind of feel, well, if we didn't have these crazy people in the world, maybe the world just wouldn't be what it is. Maybe it would be something completely different. So maybe it's good to have crazy people in the world. Who knows? I'll let you decide on that. Yeah, crazy in a good way anyway, you know, in an artistic, creative way. So anyway, yeah, people often say, you know, that my work is unusual, and you know, it kind of makes me think perhaps they just don't understand it. I mean, sure, I'm making work that creates kind of questions about what you're seeing, and I get that, you know, I get people often come to me and say, you know, what is that? Can you talk to me about this? Or they will, yeah, it just invites lots of questions. But I realise, you know, that's why I make my art. You know, I make my art to evoke curiosity, to evoke questions, to get people thinking about what they're seeing. You know, and I enjoy creating unusual art because, yeah, like I said, I want people to think about what they're seeing and bring their own imagination to it. You know, and you know, and I guess sometimes this makes me feel that I'm not normal, or that my art does not fit into the UK art scene. So for example, if you look at like ceramic art in the UK, like just a ceramic sculpture, for example, a lot of these pieces are quite open, you know, they're not really, it's not really about pottery, it's not really about containing things because they're created to be sculptural. But I feel like ceramic sculpture in the UK can often have this kind of reference to the vessel. I understand why people do that, because maybe they want to create something that people can easily understand and go, oh, I know what that is. It's a vessel, it has a vessel form, I more understand it. But for me, I often find that I'm not normal because I'm trying to break away from that vessel tradition. And you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not, you know, I think that's fine if someone wants to follow that. And you know, even for me, I might think that, oh yeah, there is some traces of the vessel in there, but even though I'm trying to break away from it, so yeah, that's another reason why I think, you know, maybe I'm not normal. And I just try and, yeah, I think I just want to create something different, something I have not seen before. Yeah, and another thing, I don't have a normal 9-to-5 job, you know, and you know, fair enough to everyone who does have that. But for me, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I work in another job to help pay for my bills, and you know, on a part-time basis to stay on top of things. You know, I'd like to say that I sell a lot of my art and it completely supports me, but at the moment it does not entirely. I mean, yeah, I think sales are a bit random, a bit, you know, sometimes, you know, I was lucky this year to be able to sell a couple more pieces than I sold last year, which I'm really grateful for, but it's really kind of hit and miss. Sometimes, you don't know, sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. And so they are pretty random. But I keep doing it because I just enjoy it too much. I can't stop making my art. I think it's just, it just takes me on this kind of crazy journey. So I really can't stop making it. Yeah, so it's a crazy lifestyle, but it's pretty colourful. I've been grateful to travel around, being invited to attend symposiums in different countries, see my art in exhibitions in countries around the world, and I'm grateful for the people who have supported me by purchasing my art and the opportunities given. And I think, being an artist for me can be challenging, but it's the most rewarding and self-learning experience, as it opens my eyes to new experiences and keeps me learning. I've learnt not to limit myself and realise the world is a big place. So if you feel, what I want to say here is if you feel that you don't fit into your home country, there's plenty of opportunities around the world, and I think just by doing this, I realised that sometimes I feel like my art just doesn't fit into the UK art market. Maybe sometimes does, maybe sometimes it doesn't. But I realise, maybe that doesn't matter because the world is a big place. And I realised just by applying for things or networking with people that I managed to find opportunities outside the UK. So I'm not always reliant on opportunities inside. And I think that's a good thing because I've learned a lot from that. I've learned to just open my eyes to new possibilities, new ways of working, new cultures and understandings. But anyway, those are some of the points about, why why sometimes I think I'm crazy. Who knows, maybe I'm not alone. Oh, and if you feel you're crazy, feel free to leave a comment down below and just tell me crazy in a good way. What kind of crazy things have you been up to? Have you done something that's really opened your eyes and got you thinking about something new? Who knows? That'd be interesting to know. Maybe I'm not the only one. Feel free to leave a comment. So anyway, those are some of the key points about, I thought I'd just share those points about why sometimes I think I'm crazy. I thought that'd just be quite interesting to share those points with you. And started reading off my notes again. I found that helps just to really think about, what I want to say. Because I've been trying to plan these, with most of these videos I've been trying to plan them so I can try and give as much kind of value as I can. So sorry if I keep looking down at my notes. But anyway, that's that part down. That's that part done. Anyway, now I want to show you. I'm going to show you like this new kind of artwork that I've finished recently, and I'll just briefly talk about that. Anyway, aside from talking about why I think I'm sometimes crazy, I thought I'd just let you in and talk a little bit about one of my latest paintings. This one is called Signs of the Times, and it's a collage painting that I created pretty recently. You might have seen the video that I did just documenting the process, the making process from start to finish. So it was a painting to respond to the current situation with the virus and then the political stuff going on, and then the civil unrest, and then all the other stuff. So I just used like newspaper cutouts and then stuck them on the canvas, and then used black paint to draw the eye into this circle. And yeah, I wanted to relate it back to a lot of my other work, you know, because a lot of my work is about inviting the eye into the space. But I wanted to also leave some space to contemplate on the current situation that we're living in, as obviously it's a bit of a mess and it's a bit difficult not to think about it. So I wanted to try and convey that into this piece and try and talk about it in a way that where people can bring their own ideas to it. Yeah, I'm not going to say much more about it because I think it's up to people to decide how they want to interpret it. But for me, I think it was just a way of responding to all the stuff going on by using newspaper cutouts and then using this circle to draw the eye in. And maybe there's an aspect of belief there in the, you know, when drawing the eye into a space, almost like a crossing to another side. And yeah, so I'll put the link in the description, the video description, and you can watch the video about how it was made from start to finish. And this one is also another collage painting in the making. Ooh, got a bit of cracking there. But yeah, this one is a bit more kind of experimental, being just playing around with different kind of techniques like acrylic pouring and on top of this famous ooze green with some more collage paper cutouts underneath. And then I want to put a circle on top, again to draw the eye into a space and to, you know, talk about kind of belief in some way. So anyway, yeah, that's another painting that I'm kind of working on, a work in progress at the moment. It's just occupying the gallery space at the moment because I'm letting it dry. And then finally, this is one piece from a set of, I think, 7 pieces that I've been working on. It's almost finished. This is just one piece from the set, and planning on doing like a wall sculpture. So I have 7 of these pieces, arranged on a wall, you know, in a circular pattern. So yeah, this is just one of the pieces, which has just recently come up the kiln, and then I'm just waiting for the rest to finish, and then and then that one will be done. So that's another piece, in the making. Oh, and by the way, if you enjoy what I do, feel free to support me on Patreon. I've just recently set up a profile page on there, and if you know what it is, you might know a bit about it. If you don't, feel free to check it out. But anyway, I mean, by supporting me on there, it would allow me the freedom to keep creating, as it also means I can use the support to keep improving the value I provide by constantly improving my art, upgrading equipment, and producing new content like videos for my YouTube channel. So by supporting me on Patreon, that would really help. But anyway, I'll put a link in the description of the video, and you can just follow that link and have a look from there. But yeah, the support really means a lot, so thank you. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video about, why sometimes I think I'm crazy to do this. and just a little insight into the new artwork and some of the pieces and some of the artworks in the making. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, feel free to comment, and like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you like it, as it will help a lot just to keep the channel growing into the future. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.